Yeah. Comic Collector Club, episode 12, dude. We got some cool books to show, 25 comic book giveaway, or Beat It Biggie next week, dude. Not a bunch of our homies showed up tonight. This is going to be me and Puff. Puff's got a dip soon because he's been up all night, so we want to get her started and bring in the big homie Puff. He's the only one that came, man. You got to give him love for that, bro. What up, Puff?
What up? Rocking off to the rough ride.
Hell yeah. Get everybody. So yeah, man. That's it. This is the club for tonight. Some other people might be coming in soon. I sent a bunch of invites out. How you been doing, Puff? You been doing good, bro?
Yeah, I've been doing good. Holding up. Tired, but I just want to pop on and show this big boy book that I got today, courtesy of Matt Oldham of the Comic Call crew. And we will be live tomorrow night around 8:30, 9 o'clock. We always have a fun time.
I know who that is, bro. He's always talking football with y'all, right?
No, occasionally, but he did a live stream on Wednesday, I think, and he showed off some books that he picked up from the Atlanta Comic Con. He got a lot of Golden Age books.
So I think we'll just start with the show and tell, and I could get you hang out a few minutes afterwards, or you can.
I'll see what I'll see what you show off too. I'll stick around for that. But the book that Matt sold, he did not tell me what it was. He picked it up at the Atlanta Comic Con this past Sunday, and he said, "Hey, I got something for you, man. You might like this, man." And I was like, "Uh-oh, he done broke the bank, after he done bought all the Golden Age books." So he picked this up for me, and this is the back.
Yeah, don't tell me yet.
I ain't gonna.
Okay, let me think a second.
All right.
Matt bought you a book. Puff loves a bunch.
And this is a character that I post a lot.
Character he posts a lot. I'm gonna guess Superman. I don't know why, but just go ahead. That's all I got.
It's not Superman.
Okay.
And back in September last year, we did a Superman September, but I did another character for that month as well. So
Batman?
No.
I'm gonna quit interrupting. I'm never gonna guess.
It's the first appearance.
Okay.
And I'll give it away with just this name. It's a title that's still ongoing at Image Comics.
Oh shit! No, he didn't, bro. He gave you fucking First Savage Dragon.
Savage Dragon.
Oh my god. Like you, Puff, that's my favorite Image character. I feel like that's the strongest run. I have a bunch of Savage Dragon shit. I don't have that motherfucker though.
Yeah, this been on my grail list for a while, and he surprised me. It's like soon as I was on, he packed it up real nice. Had it surrounded in the box. Opened up the box, all the bubble wrap. And as soon as I got in, it was covered up with boards on both sides. I took off the tape. As soon as I pulled off one side of the board, and I saw that M with the Savage Dragon fist, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, I had to call him up and say, "Matt, you son of a bitch, you did it." Man.
Yeah, that's definitely the Savage Dragon Grill, man. There's no other book.
Yeah, and it's off my grail list. I have it, and shout out to Matt Oldham, man. We will be live tomorrow, and he's got another grail that he's going to show tomorrow. Big boy book that he picked up at the con. He didn't show him on his live haul because he wanted to save it for this Saturday. So definitely check out his live haul, and then check us out tomorrow night as we go live around 9 o'clock. Comic Call Crew on YouTube.
Holy shit, that was tremendous. So
yeah.
Congratulations on Megaton Man. You know, another book that's cool that's kind of like that is that Megaton Man 1.
Yeah.
That's like the only next logical choice, I think. If you're,
yeah, and it's a 7-issue run.
Yeah.
Like,
and
then it also had the first Rob Liefeld work too, in one of the other issues that Bueller brought.
Would that be the first Larson? Is the
he worked on issue number 1. He had work in issue number 1, so that's what makes issue 1 even more important to get one of some early Larson work.
Sheesh. So I'm adding people to the wheel. All you gotta do is comment, and I just add people spontaneous too. But I try to give the people that show up a better chance. So the only person that's commented so far is Las Cruces. So your odds are good, Las Cruces. I'm gonna show a couple books and get this thing going. And like I said, I'm checking off people. There we go. All right. So this book right here has been a book I've wanted for a while, and it's got a long story actually. NYC actually was going to give me one. He bought this lot, and it had all of the ASM run in it. I was bidding on it. It was an auction, and he ended up winning. And I just told him, I said, all I really wanted was the 298. And he was like, you sure? And because it had like 301, 298, 299, 316, 314, all of them. And I was just like, nope, I just want the 298. And then I thought about it right after I said it. I was like, damn, it would be nice to have that 316 too. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking tough book to get, man. So so I just got the 298, and I thought I'll get the 316. Then it kind of blew up. It went from being like a $60 book raw to being like $100, and it just got a little tougher and tougher as time went on. And I decided I decided to buckle down, and I spent $135 on it. And it's a slab PGX. The PGX quality is really nice. I think if their numbers weren't so skinny and tall, it would look like a better slab. But it's a newsstand, and I think it's about right. It probably is about a 7 though, because it does have some spine ticks. But it's about what I wanted. I just wanted a really good presenting looking 316. First Venom on cover. They say 315, but I really don't care. It's just, this is more of a cover buy to me than anything.
Yeah, I mean, if that was, I love Spider-Man, and I need it for the run, but if I can get it at a reasonable price, man, I would definitely get it.
All right, we got one more addition to the comic book crew. Let me get the chat riled up, ready for this next entrance. Freaky, who that? Baby.
Bitches want to try me. Bitches want to die.
Thank you.
No, I ain't know that. I know that.
I was ready for who that to keep going, man.
Nah, my daughter in the other room. that was enough curse words.
What's up, man?
What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Good to see you, bro. We're just chilling. I just got done showing like my one book, and I'll let you settle in a second. You know, not too many people showed up tonight, so it's gonna be kind of quick.
It's like a little busy night, I guess. You know, people. You know.
Puff stayed up all night so he can get his book. Did you see the book Puff showed? You gotta see that, bro.
I literally just turned on the computer.
Yeah, this is courtesy of Matt Oldham.
Oh shit, that's not an easy book to
good
come
one.
by.
Yeah, he saw that at the Atlanta Comic Con, and he purchased it just to send to me. So.
I think I haven't seen that at a con once, but I haven't.
I never see it whenever I go.
Yeah, but I only go to conventions like down here. Next year, my goal is to hit up a couple of conventions And you know, around the U.S. Reason being is because I'm starting an LLC. So
nice.
What?
Not a LCS, a LLC.
LLC.
I want to make sure that's clear. I'm just my name and what I do and stuff like that.
Holy shit, that is cool, bro.
I'm gonna be doing that. So with me doing that, comes with some perks. So the perks is when I do these traveling, I can write it off as a business expense, which it will be a business expense, but I'll have time to chill with people who in the community who's around. But I'm definitely gonna try to do that a couple of times. Just hoping flights are not too expensive, but I might do Dallas next year. I kind of already know where I want to go. I'm probably going to do Dallas next year because I could drive and my family could come and all that stuff since it's a weekend. So that'd be like a little weekend trip for them, and I can kind of go out there. I don't know if I'm going to get any tables. Dallas would be probably the only option I'll probably get a table at. I probably can convince Yahweh to come down because he drove to New Orleans and we were supposed to go to Dallas before. So we might get a table in Dallas for next year. And then I really want to go to the one up north with 3 Men in the Basement, even though it's a one-day thing. I would love to do that one and do that one as a vendor as well.
Is that the Brooklyn on the street one or
no? The what's it called, man? They just had it like a few weeks ago.
King Kong or something?
Is it? No, not King Kong. It's the one they do. Not King Kong. It's called something else. It's probably I can go on their IG probably find out what it is right now.
But the 3 Men in the Basement con's pretty popular.
And then it's a one-day event. I'm looking to purchase one of these boxes. I've been seeing people share. I want to say Reach Rare Comics, and I forgot who else. I think Gary might have shared it as well. But they got a box that could hold I don't know. I forgot how many slabs. And it's good for travel, and they've been testing it out. Nobody's had any issues. If to me, if big dealers are bringing tens of $1,000 books in it and not having any issue, I'm probably gonna go that route, buy one of those, and at least set up at those two cons. That's the plan. Plans could always get changed with hurricanes. So, but like that was the plan.
Comic swap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The comic swap. Yeah, comic swap. Yeah, that's what it was. So. And the other one would be to go as not a vendor, but go maybe, as, I might try to sell some stuff, but buy some stuff, but hang out would be MegaCon if the date works out. And a lot of the stuff has to work out as far as dates, but MegaCon more so than anything.
Next MegaCon is at the end of March next year.
Yeah, well, so that's probably not going to happen because my anniversary is the end of March. So like I said, that all depends on dates. I know Dallas Fan Expo, since it's right there, we can drive to it. It's like 5-hour drive.
Here's my thing, man, is that the C2E2 is in like August or something, I believe. And all of my homies are going. I think Madness is going, D's going, Doc might be going. So I want to go there, but I'm so nervous, anxiety. I don't like traveling. I haven't traveled anywhere for 10-20 years, ever since I was a kid. So I went to the
gotta take that leap, man. You remember Jeffrey, I think, had the same issue. And then he took that leap and went all the way to MegaCon. He flew across the country.
Yeah, well, he went to New York too.
Yeah, New York.
No, it was New York. It was New York.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I had a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So I get super anxious, man, and I'm trying to, really getting time away from the house and the family, like watching my kid and being with Melody, and it's gonna be like 3 or 4 days, shit like that. And I kind of want to take them, but I don't want to leave the house empty too. It's a whole fucking thing with me. So
yeah,
I was just putting off, I was thinking this year wasn't really a good con year for me, but I don't think all these guys are going to go next year. You know what I mean? And I don't know that they'll come to a con close to me either. So I consider Baltimore, mainly I want to see those 3 guys, like D84 and Matt or Doc specifically. I still want to go to MegaCon too, but it was a whole thing when I was going to MegaCon. It was like Discovery had a penthouse suite and all types of shit, and I was just like, hell yeah! But I don't know, man. It's a lot for me to comprehend.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with, and you gotta properly plan it out on how you structure between what you're leaving behind and where you're gonna stay and all that stuff. So
yeah. My boy D said he had a spot for me, and then D Rug did, and then so I hollered at my boy Dorian, and because he would probably drive us, and I'd probably feel more comfortable doing that because I went to Lexicon with him, Shockwave Nostalgia, and then but then I would have to get D Runk to have him in, and I think D say he's bringing his wife, and I'm just like, fuck, we can't like bombard him with me and Dorian, like shit. So it's just a whole big thing with me. But this year I've been getting my Grail books out of the way, and I've been selling a bunch of books recently on Sands. I only went once. I did pretty good, and I mean, this ain't no news to anybody. Like, I've been getting these weird books all year: The Punisher, The Swamp Thing, and Thanos, and so the GSX is going to cost me a little bit, twice as extra, and I'm coming up with like a nice stack of books for the next auction. I want to get this shit over with like pronto, but there isn't enough books in my price range under $2,000 is the problem. I'm hoping somebody from Instagram or YouTube. I think what's going on with these GSXs is that they're all going down in value. So people that own like 2.0s and 3.0s are ready to sell and upgrade, is what I'm guessing. So that's my science on it. I could show a couple more books, and when Who Dat gets back, we'll
I'll pop out.
Show some of Who Dat's. Yeah. If anytime you feel like I know you've been up all day and just waiting on your book, if you feel like you want to take off, that's okay too, Puff.
Yeah.
But let's see here. I'll just grab these slabs next to me because they're right there. So I think my collection has took a pretty good turn towards trying to get these bigger blue chip books, and I have to give up on books like First Booster Gold, First War Machine, First this that, and it's been proving to be a little First Thunderbolts, it's been proving to be complicated, but I'm getting comfortable with it. And after this GSX, I'm going to really buckle down, and get a bunch of modern books and go after a super big book. And the GSX is just expensive enough to where I could almost afford a Hawk 181. Like Hawk 181 and GSX are almost on the same level.
Yeah.
So I was cruising through eBay last night, and there was a Hawk 181 with no stamp, but complete, and it looked really nice, and it was starting at $1,200. Well, shit, if you look at any other book in that condition, they're all like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 even without a stamp. So I was like, dude, if I just had a couple $100 more, I'd nab that, snipe that motherfucker. Because I mean, I'd love to get the GSX and shit, but a Hawk 181 at $1,200, I could get that.
You want to hear my opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since it doesn't have a stamp, I'm still choosing the GSX one.
Yeah.
Reason being is it might not be the first appearance. Well, the first, we'll do it like quotes because 181 is the quote book. First appearance of Hulk. First appearance of Wolverine, but it's the second appearance of Wolverine. First appearance of Storm. First appearance of Colossus. First appearance of Nightcrawler. First appearance of Thunderbird. You got, to me, like a core major group of first appearances, and my feelings is when they reboot the X-Men, I think they're going to go with that team because those people who remember that team from the cartoon are our age or a little bit older, or maybe a little bit younger. They're roughly around our age, so that they're going to make way more money with that team than they would with the original team. Not saying they might pick and choose stuff with the original team, but I think they're gonna go with that team because that team's very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Marvel's doing a lot of stuff with diversity. You got the Canadian, you got a black one from Africa, you got Colossus is from Russia, you got Thunderbird who's a Native American.
Yeah,
and I think they'll still keep. What's the name? Cyclops.
It's one of those things to that where it's definitely the more important book. I think. I know it's hard to fucking comprehend for these two to compare.
And then Hulk 181 is still on fire. GSX1 is actually kind of dipped a little bit. Yeah. And it's starting to level off, dipping a little bit in certain grades of dipping. Because I showed you that. And but the Hulk 181 dipped a little bit, but look like it's starting to creep up again. And I'm like, and they have over 10,000 graded copies. Over 10,000 graded. You remember? I don't know if y'all remember when CGC bragged. That's what I called it. That's what I called it when they said that. He's like, we've graded over 10,000 copies of Hulk 181, and I was like, that's not good. That's what I haven't heard you say that about any other book.
Doc says that all the time. He says there's a lot more of these Bronze Age keys than there are the Silver Age.
And so that's why. But you don't. I haven't heard them say 10,000 GSX1s or.
I haven't heard that either.
Yeah, so it's like it's crazy that they got that many graded and the price is that high. You know what I mean?
Well, I do feel like it could be put in that scenario where it's one of the books that is definitely probably more important, but the 181 has that fucking cover.
Oh yeah, that is correct. Yeah, ASM 300 was the next one they said that about. Yeah, I know they haven't said it about more than two. Yeah. So
all right, guys, I'm gonna head on out.
Okay.
All right, Puff. Get some rest, man.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, Puff.
But yeah, it's crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? That's just something I don't know. It's just me. I mean, I want a Hulk one, and this is coming from somebody who wants a Hulk 181 as well. But
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for you, Barrett, if you want to hop in. That goes for YouTube Hood or anybody.
Y'all want to come hang out? We're just chatting it up. I might show some books in a second. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just I just couldn't buy, and I'm saying this, and I already have a GSX one.
You have a high grade GSX. What grade is yours? Like 9.2?
9.2.
Shoo.
Yeah. Well, I actually those have been dropping. J Hood, me and Biggie Shack, and a few of the guys also in the little wrestling chat. We've been talking about that and showing the prices. The lower grades actually have been dropping in price.
They're about half the price they were last year.
Yeah. But the Hulk 181 hasn't really dropped much.
I don't think so either. I thought it was pretty weird to see it at 1,200 even without a stamp. Yeah, that's the reason. Like, I'm kind of drawn towards it because
you want to know how much and this is not too long ago. We're not talking like 10 years ago. You know how much I sold a 7.0 for? Around 1,600 to 1,700. And this is like, we're talking, my daughter was born, I think. So we're talking about 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
So look we can look up what a 7.0 selling for now compared to 5 years ago. That price is insane. You know what I mean? That's like, who has returns like that? You know what I mean? Like, nobody has stock returns like that. The only thing has returns like that if you go back that far is maybe Bitcoin. Bitcoin's probably the only thing that you could have invested 5 years ago, and you probably be, even with the price going down, you probably be sitting pretty.
Well, 84 has a 7.0, and I believe it's about a $6,000 book the way I remember it.
Well, when I got my GSX one, well, he got the Hulk 181. When I got my GSX one, I got it for $3,000 in a 9.2. And what happened was I had a CBCS 9.0. And the price of a 9.0 and a 9.2 were the same price at that moment. So what I did is I messaged a guy who I know sells books, and I said, "Hey, do you have a GSX 1 9.2 or better?" he messaged me back immediately. I said, "Oh, I got a 9.2 and an older label. I was thinking about cracking, but I'll sell it for this price." And he said 3,000. And I gave somebody one of the guys who raffled stuff off, gave him 9.0. He raffled it off. It closed in like maybe 2 days. I took that money and bought the 9.2.
Wow.
So I didn't pay anything for the upgrade. I'll just show some random. These are books I'm actually going to be selling. So I'm just showing these off. And I actually selling these are cheap. These are these are Silver Age books, Daredevil. Surprised nobody bought them last time, but these books are very affordable. Daredevil run and Iron Man run are really affordable.
Yeah.
This is a 1 in 25 Daredevil Rain.
I love this next one, bro.
That boy, which I couldn't believe that couldn't sell, because even Tone was like, the price of that book's like $25 to $40, and I was like, I was giving it away with another book.
The green on that cover pops harder than any other green cover, dude.
The green, you know what else you can tell the difference on this cover is when the green pops, if the red doesn't pop like it does on this one, you can tell. And that red and that green, it
seems like a thicker type of ink or some shit too.
Yeah,
just so fucking good.
So that one was good. This one I still have the first full appearance of Alpha Flight.
I never had that one either.
This one is what's his name? Because I got the slab right here. The Union Jack.
Look at our boy Hood. Look at our boy Hood. He says, "I'm just getting back into the market for a GSX, so I started paying attention again." Bro, we all are rooting for you, Hood, to get you, just like me, bro. We all want us to get these books. I would love to see Hood get the GSX.
Yeah, the book I'm after, I can't find. The book I'm after, can't find. But I'm being very specific in grade, and I know Biggie does that as well. When you set on a certain grade, you have a range because you know the price you want to pay. I want an X-Men 101 first appearance of Phoenix, but I want a 9.0, between a 9.0 and a 9.4. The price difference is not too different from that, those grades. It takes a big jump at a 9.6 and even crazier jump at a 9.8. So that's why I'm like kind of stuck on that 9.0 to 9.4 range. That's what I'm kind of looking for, and I can't find one. That's crazy. It was crazy. Every claim sale I've been watching, can't find one.
That's kind of a specific thing. Yeah, it might take you a little while. There you go. That's a must-have PC book. I know people don't like the cover, but
I gotta get a high grade of that book. Every time I buy one, it's not the grade I want. I gotta get a high grade.
There's some shit I'll sell to get some books, but shit like that, even though it's like $30 to $100 book, like I just can't do it because I know once it pops and I want it, it'll be gone. Like the first Rogue, like I can't not have a copy. That's a fucking sick book, yeah, man. If you're looking for Ant-Man spec, dude, that's a good one to get.
Dude, this book is expensive in a 9.8. Like, when I say expensive, I mean like it's over $600, and I didn't expect that to be that high in the 9.8. Like this one, and the 9.6 is not even half. It's about $250 if I last checked for a 9.6. So a 9.8 is ridiculous because I remember the 9.8 of the first time he becomes Ant-Man is like $1,200, and then the 9.6 was like half that. It was $600. That's crazy.
It's a cool book, man.
Yeah, this is, man. Only reason I'm getting rid of it, this kind of got me upset, and it's nothing against the man George Perez. This is a book I sent him specifically to get signed by George Perez to CGC. He got sick, and then signing never happened. So this was going to be a keeper book because I don't have anything signed by George Perez, nothing. And I wanted a key book with an awesome cover, which is this is like this one. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because it's like bad, bad juju or whatever you want to say.
You'll find something you want.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of key books of his. But I just wanted to get one signed, and I could have sent more than one, but I was like, I'll send one in. This one finally came back.
How do you feel about that? People don't know who that is. one of the bigger Kamala Khan fans, as far as I can tell.
I'm not as big as Tacoma Comics, but I got a lot. I would say Tacoma is like Kamala Khan, like, and almost all female characters, but he has like everything with Miss Marvel.
He does get a little wild with it, but I remember you was heavy as fuck at one point too, bro. Like
yeah. Well, because Marvel told us what was coming, and guess what? A lot of people who were hating said the show was good, so we didn't finish.
That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing the good reviews coming in now.
Yeah, and guess what? Me and my daughter was watching it. She loved it so far. We haven't finished it because it was getting late, but she had loved it so far, man. With the music and everything, man, it was definitely.
I can see it being just as cool as Miles. Like if it catches on, it's gonna catch on. You know what I mean? So
I'm just gonna be going through books and talking. But because I got a lot of pickups, and I showed a lot of them on my channel.
It's the perfect time for it, man.
Yeah, I showed a lot of them on my channel, so people didn't see it on my channel. So I showed them at different times. So I picked up another copy because I had seller's remorse, or whatever you want to say.
Seller's remorse.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I've heard that before, but I can't believe you would say it because you got some crazy shit. You got.
That's why lately I've been trying to get doubles of stuff that I might want to keep. Because if you sell one, like I sold that Vengeance one, and I'm okay with it because I have another copy.
Okay. So it's like your FF 1 through 10, right? You got all of them.
Yeah, I got 1 through 10. I don't have any doubles. So whenever I sell one of those, most likely I'm going to sell the whole run.
I almost asked you to bring the first team up. What number is that? Like 5 or shit? What
number
like
6,
7?
Number 6. Now, this book here, this is a hard book. This is the first appearance of Gabby. What's her name? Honey Badger. So I had a 9.6. I had a 9.6. Sold it. Used the money, and sold some other books to buy at a 9.8.
Damn.
So
yeah, that's all new Wolverine number 2.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a spec book. It's really a female character. Like I always tell people, like I've been telling people, and I haven't been lying because I still got all these books. I've been collecting a lot of female characters. So when I sold the 9.6, I went right on the hunt for the 9.8.
Damn.
So I had to sell some stuff, and I ended up getting it. So I'm happy with that. And I got so much stuff that I end up purchasing. Like it's crazy. The reason why I'm selling the Union Jack is because I picked up a 9.6.
Oh, you just showed a raw copy of that fucking thing too.
Yeah, that's the one I'm selling.
Sheesh.
Which I should probably hold on to, and wait till it gets a little bit more expensive. But dude, it's not always about like holding on stuff, making the most money. Dude, it's not always about that. I mean, I'm not. I don't consider myself a dealer because I'm a one-man show. I'm a guy that sells stuff. I make some money on stuff that I don't want to keep. But a lot of times I use the stuff to buy stuff I want. So you can't find this book in the 9.8, so I bought the 9.6. I got this from Red Hood Comics. So shout out to Red Hood. He's actually live right now doing a sale on IG.
Nice.
So, Red Hood Comics.
You said some shit last week that resonated with me. He was like, Biggie, you'll find yourself letting go of these books that you wouldn't think you would, or something. You said something like that, bro. And I was
you might. I don't know what I exactly said. I have to, but it's like it doesn't feel as bad when you're letting go of stuff to get something you really want.
Yeah,
I put it in. I always ask people a question like that because people might have a grail they already got, but then they move on to another grail they want to get. Like I have my grail, which was my TMNT 1 first print, but I moved it to another grail, which is the Turtle Mania #1, which is like a smaller pamphlet. I think they gave it around. I think they gave it at a convention. J Hood probably correct me if not, but I want to get the original one that came out, and I want to get it at 9.8. Because my boy, Southern Comic Geek saw 9.6 sign come up, and he tagged me in it, and I was like, thank you for the tag, but I want a 9.8. I'm sorry.
Oh,
because I'm like when I get set on something, I don't want to buy something. I don't want to buy the book in a lesser than what I want because I'm gonna want to upgrade. I'm not gonna want to keep it. I'm going to, like, if I buy X, I can get an X-Men 101 right now, a low grade copy, but I'm going to flip it to get so why would I even do that? I'm just going to settle.
You're really good on that upgrading shit, man. I haven't caught on to that shit yet, man, but you know.
It's not easy. It is hard. Sometimes you can't do it one for one. A lot of times you got to do it, sell that book and sell some other stuff with it.
Yeah.
To do that. But the key thing about that, if you're ever thinking about doing Biggie, the key thing is make sure you secure the upgrade first.
Oh.
Even if you secure, like say, hey, I want to buy that from you. Can I pay you in a week or 2 weeks? Like whatever, make a deal with the person so you can sell some stuff to pay for it. You know what I mean? Or ask them if you can do a plan.
Or actually even have it in your fucking hand too.
Yeah. Whatever, however you do it, or if you have the extra money and you buy it, then you could replace that money with the other book you're gonna sell. But
yeah, I need to do that.
I learned that the hard way.
I feel like you probably got most of the books you was really wanting before you started upgrading too, right? Like you're a few years ahead of me, bro. Like there's no fucking doubt.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I don't have much I want to upgrade. Some of the stuff I want to upgrade that I'm not going to because the price is ridiculous. Like I would love to upgrade my Fantastic 452. Okay. I would love to get a 9.0.
You're a fucking beast for wanting to upgrade that because my shit's only a 2.5, bro. That's a fucking like 8.0.
I want to, but guess what? I'm never gonna do it because the price of an 8.5 to a 9.0.
Oh my god.
That's
the nastiest first Black Panther in the fucking community. First of all, I don't know if you guys got a nastier one than who that.
I haven't seen one higher than 8.5.
I
think I've seen 7.0s and stuff. Just to let people know, this is TMNT 60. This is from the Volume 1 run. Not an easy book to find because it's towards the end. I think they ended on 62, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the first appearance of Shadow. Of Shadow. And it's less than, I think it's less than 60 on the census at a 9.8. So I think it's less than, I want to say it's less than 50, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know it's less than 60. This book is also another one that's hard to get, especially in a 9.8 because it's a black cover like this, and this is the first appearance of Kara. Kara, however you want to say it, but that's the granddaughter of Shredder.
Oh fuck!
So, and they have less than 50 on the census. I think they're in the 40. Not 50 on less than 50 9.8. So there's only like a hand, like 40 something 9.8. So only reason I bought these because I already have these books. I already have these books raw, which I'm probably not going to sell the doubles. Because it'll mess up my raw run. Because I literally have a raw run of 5 through 62, all raw of the team. Yeah. So I'll probably just keep the raw copies and have these. Just because, they were so low on the census as far as 9.8s. Like combined 9.8s of both of those don't equal 100 on the census.
Wow.
Yeah, so and you don't see it much. So I think they only have on eBay, they have the 60 on eBay and a 9.8, but they don't have the 52. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they have the 52. I have to relook.
So if you're in the chat, guys, just leave a comment. I've been adding people to the wheel as you guys commented. No agenda tonight. I love who that picked up a bunch of slack because nobody showed up. Puff showed the Savage Dragon. I expect people come back next show. Doc will probably be back and Dope for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, because I think was it 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks from now, I won't be available, so I'll be on vacation. Well, actually, yeah. I'll be getting ready to go on vacation, so that's why I won't be there. We're gonna leave the next day, so I'll be packing up.
Where are you going?
We're gonna go to the beach. I think Orange Beach. I think. Orange Beach in the Alabama area, close to Pensacola and Gulf Shores and all that. So
Hell yeah, bro. It's not like you ain't been to Florida. Like, he's talking about wanting to go to MegaCon. You was just in fucking Florida last year, wasn't you?
Yeah, I think it wasn't like I think it was last year. Yeah, that's when I went to West Palm Beach.
Yeah, you got to meet up with Lucha and everybody, didn't you?
No, actually I didn't meet it. I didn't see Lucha. The only person I saw was just a little podcast Cookie.
Oh, cool.
He's the only one that was actually available to meet up, and he actually drove me to a couple of comic shops. I actually found a couple of books that I still actually have. One of them was the Brother Voodoo, like First Time Brother Voodoo's Social Supreme, and the other one was what was the other one? I think it was the Black Panther and Submariner fight the Atlantean war between Wakanda and Atlantis.
Oh, the Defenders 28 or something?
No, it was actually the Avengers 7, I think.
Oh shit.
Oh really? He said comic book. He says comics invest and featured those book TMNT books. Price skyrocket on high grade. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he featured those.
You know, this Daredevil 5 and Daredevil number 6. My Daredevil 6 I got for like $70. It's super low grade. This is an A-OK, so I'll never sell it. But they put them together. They're actually worth like a pretty good amount when you get 5 and 6. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna sell this. I'm the only person I've ever seen show this. It's a Phantom number 2 preview. It's like newspaper stock and just cool. It's got some RIP Kirby shit on it. I sold a set. These Ghostbusters books, dude, are going up in value, especially like this volume, from what I could tell. I would love to find a number 1, but I think this is like a Guns and Gangsters homage I've seen before. It looks a little bit like it, just from what I'm picking up. I'm gonna be selling this beautiful one. This is my favorite Wonder Woman cover. Guillotine guy or whatever the hell his name is, Executioner. I'll be selling it with this one. I think that's a nice little duo. And you gotta let go of stuff like this. You want them big books.
Yeah, you got to, and that's why I'm actually sending a lot of stuff to get graded. A lot of stuff I got, I'm gonna be getting graded. So I'm gonna be sending probably like 10 books to Yahweh to press and clean, and then I'm gonna send probably some more books to Erod as well. So I got a good little grip of books,
Yeah, thank God I got books like these that I can't sell and I could keep, because everything I find myself selling. It don't matter how fucking cool it is. It's like this is what I got.
It's the way of the world, man. It's the way. Yeah. It's getting harder for me to sell certain things, but it's the way of the world. Hey, I got one of those.
Did you? Oh shit! Yours is probably a million times better than mine. What grade's yours?
They graded it a 7.0.
Oh my goodness!
So it's probably an 8.0.
Where did it get graded from?
Torpedo. Torpedo got it. So I bought this. I like to buy from Torpedo on certain occasions. If I can't get the deal I want from them on their show, I won't buy from them. But the owner, John, I think John Damon or whatever his name is, John, is the drummer for System of a Down. So he's like co-owner of Torpedo. And when he's on there, he throws out ridiculous deals. So I had to pick this up because I saw what a 7.0 was selling for. And when I looked at this book, I'm like, dude, with a press and clean, this might be an 8. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm because I've gotten books from them, they graded 8.5 and came back a 9.8. So
the reason I asked is because I'm currently looking at a book at my comic shop, and they're saying it's 1.0, but everybody says they're notorious for undergrading.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're in the same position, like they're pretty good undergraders.
Torpedo does that too. So I've been hoarding these books. I have 4 copies. So
I know you do, bro. God damn it.
I got 4 copies. I'm gonna send a couple to get graded. So these are actually books I'm gonna be getting graded. I'm gonna probably keep this one unless it comes back something crazy.
But that's like a cover grail, bro. That's one of the prettiest.
I can't. The reason why I can't sell it is because it goes with this.
Oh yeah.
And I have a few of these as well. So
I'm
gonna keep the 46.
I got to get one. That's what I mean. I can't be upgrading shit because I still need stuff like that.
Yeah. And like upgrading is when you're finally settled with the stuff you have. And you might have 1 or 2 books on your list. on the year, and you can upgrade during those times, you know.
Yeah, so, that is such a fucking important book to get. That one is too, bro. But that First Inhumans, bro, that might be the most undervalued shit on the planet, dog. I mean, it's got so much fucking potential, dude.
You know why? You know how I say it? Because you can get this book for a couple $100.
Oh yeah,
like in like copies as good as this one, because this one's a mid grade.
That's where the hustle is right now, is in Condition of Silver Age. Like you can get fucking mid grade shit for not bad.
This is another one book I've been hoarding. Me and Dustin been hoarding Tiger Shark. I think Dustin has 2 copies. I got 3 now.
I ain't sprung on that one yet. I can't live without that.
Hey, only reason why I've liked Submariner, but some of his books are starting to get expensive, so I don't know how much I'm gonna like Submariner, because it's a certain price that I'm gonna have to sell it. Not to sell this one, but sell some Submariner. But yeah, I picked up a couple of, because I'm looking at the villains for him who might pop up. This looks probably one of the best ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the costume is probably not great, but they probably won't use the same costume. But the name, I mean, Tiger Shark. You know?
Yeah.
You know, so it's either Tiger Shark or Stingray, in my opinion.
You know what's crazy about that run, is that even in the 30s and the issue 50s and shit, the covers are crazy, bro. Like it just never stopped with that damn run.
Yeah, like, so it's, that's one that I'm definitely getting graded. Here's a book that I would love to upgrade, and I don't think I showed anybody this book, so I don't even think I showed my channel. But try to even find this book. I want to see if you know it. It's a low grade copy. It's probably like a 2.0 to a 3.0.
Oh, I know what that is. I know that. I fucking love that book. That's the first prototype Black Panther. It's a great book.
I just love it that he has a gun.
I should not be expected you got that. That is exactly the type.
But I mean, it's low grade. It's it's one of those.
I'm all over that shit, bro. I'm always looking for that.
Yeah, so I just jumped on it because the person had it, and it gave me a good deal at for 3.0.
Motherfucker, you.
So I didn't have that book, so I wanted to get it.
It's a fucking dope book, bro.
It was like, I was like, this is one I had to get. What else I could? Oh man, look at this crazy book. I bought this book, and it didn't ever got hot all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I seen Cookie have that, I think.
So I'm probably gonna sell it. It's a McFarlane. I'm not gonna do anything with it. It is what it is. It's nothing crazy. But
oh yeah,
good times. So, I'll show a couple more later before we go, whatever. But
we've been going for about an hour, man. We're about to. I'll do the will in a minute. I'm gonna show the prize, and I wanted to bring up something before we got out of here, and it's a good time to bring it up because that was actually on the list of the greatest comic collectors last year in the comic book community. I did this list, and I thought that maybe some of the people that are usually on the panel could help me pick out and recognize some of these YouTube channels that are collecting, and I can make like a top 10. And Doc is going to oversee it because he is the last champion.
Mm-hmm.
He won. I picked him to be the big one. He ended up getting a cap 1. It was kind of hard for me to. And but we had 10 last year. I wish I would have had the thought of mine to bring it and name out the top 10. Who that was not. He was probably undervalued. I should have put him higher because you had a solid fucking year. And
I think
you was top 5. What, you top 6? I can't remember.
I would have to rewatch the video. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was a lot.
I don't even think honestly, I don't think I was top 5. I don't think I was.
Top 5 was a tough one. It was like UD and 84 all up in a clump. And,
I'd have to that's a good video actually to rewatch if people want to have some fun and just kind of rewatch it. But
does anybody come to mind this year though? Like, who would be number 1? I saw Lombok's Love Affair get a big book. I think of Alex the Comic Hoarder off the top of my fucking head. I mean, Gary's had a tremendous year.
Well, see, it's hard to do. And no offense to Gary, no offense. He's a more of a dealer than a collector, and I'm just being honest. I sell books, but my wife would tell me. My wife would tell you I don't sell enough. So I'm probably on the collector side of people that sell stuff and purchase a few things.
I feel like I was in a backstage with Gary once, right? And we were gonna go on Night Tigers, and we are talking about our collection. And you know how I am, who that, bro. I'm just like, what's your bangers? What's going down with Gary, right? And he had some books, he had some dope shit, and he showed me he had like the first Brainiac, and I was jealous. I was a little jealous, but at the time, bro, it was just like I didn't think he had that much shit. And to look at where he's at now, like I feel like he's done pretty good. Like
yeah. Only issue he doesn't keep a lot. See that's why I said that's the type of person you got to be very careful putting him on the list because. And like I said, I love Gary, I love what he does, and I love the hunt and all that stuff he does. So people, please don't take that like I'm trying to down, man. But no, it's like he does. He's I was gonna say he sells a lot more than. And I wish Erod would show a lot more stuff he picks up after selling. I don't think he does that enough. I don't think he does that enough because I got an honestly opinion that I think he has a lot of bangers that he hasn't.
I left a lot of people out that should have been in the list last year. I was just from lack of knowing, but even Thoreau, bro, Thoreau's collection is crazy. Bro.
Yeah, so it's hard to. It's almost like you got to tell people, hey, make a top 10 pickups of the year.
Yeah.
Video and to kind of go from that.
Well, what I did last year was ask them. I didn't limit people. I said, "What was the books you got all year up until this time last year?" And they, fucking aficionado sent in a thesaurus.
He could always be on the list. Him and Doc could be always on the list.
Well, I feel like he could win it this year because every week it's I got this girl, you know. But he'll admit that he got most of these books like last year, just old videos. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, this year I would say this year has actually been one of my best years. I mean, when I look at it.
I don't doubt it, bro. I see you, bro. I know you're gonna make a fucking list.
I mean, what I got the first Wasp.
Yep.
I got the first appearance of Katie Pryde and was it the White Queen and all them X-Men 129. Actually, I can actually show some of the books right now because they're right behind me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll show some of the bag, and then I picked up these just now too. There you go.
Hold up. You're killing me on the Conan. I just sold all my Conan, bro.
I just picked up the Red Sonias, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, I told you I've been on this buying first appearance of females kick, and I kind of love it. I'm enjoying it because I'm not really buying something for myself. You know, it's kind of an investment because once she gets old enough,
it's for your daughter, right?
Yeah, once she gets old enough, she can do what she wants with these books. You know what I mean? She can do what she wants with these books. That's why I kind of try to get stuff from her and myself, but I'm kind of just been having fun getting stuff for her.
Are you like me and think that your child's going to end up finding like a honey hole or something one day? Because that's the way I think.
I think they're gonna talk to people because children talk about anything, everything. And they're gonna talk to a friend who has their dad has a grandfather or something and say, yeah, my dad collects all these kind of comic books. He loves comic books. And they be like, oh, and then that's how I find fingers crossed because I never found a collection. I've never found a collection.
Really?
Yeah, I've never.
How did you find all them Hawk 181s, bro?
I actually, a lot of those were won in raffles. I'll be honest.
Oh, I felt like you just pulled them out of a box because you had so many.
No, a lot of those were won off of raffles. Other stuff, like the stuff, like when some of the stuff I found, I'll find like one or two books when I go around to certain LCSs, like hidden. I'll be like, oh man, look at this crate. I find, but I've never gotten like somebody hit me up and say, hey, bro, I'm thinking about selling my collection. I know you do comics. Like, are you interested? I've never had that type of connection, or I never had somebody say, hey, I know this guy.
No antique shops, no.
Yeah. We don't even have really antique shops. We got pawn shops, but they deal with a whole bunch of other stuff.
In fucking Louisiana, really? That sounds crazy as hell.
Yeah, but I said the pawn shops deal with other stuff.
Oh, pawn shops. Okay.
Yeah, the pawn shops and the antique shops deal with a lot of. a lot of trinkets and stuff down here.
Yeah, they don't really fuck with books. I mean, it makes sense.
I'll show some of the stuff that I picked up this year.
Uh-oh.
You move some books. I don't smash my books.
You busted out the big mega banger grill box.
I'll just do one box. We'll do one box. You'll see what I kind of got this year. Like I said, I already got I showed the Wasp before on the show, so that's one of the pickups.
Love that book. Love that book.
I didn't think I was going to be able to get that book, but I ended up getting it. So
I remember you saying you was looking for it, and I was like,
I think I got. Well, I did get one of these this year. Don't know which one, so I'll just show this one.
Okay,
that's the one I got this year. I think I got it this year. Oh, I got it in the time frames you.
That's the coveted 9/8. Everybody wants.
I got it in the parameters of how you say your time frame from like last year, this time to this year.
That's one of those books. People are 9/8 or bust on, man.
Yeah. Well, a 9/6 is still kind of expensive, but after that, it's. I got this year from Tony's LCS.
No shit.
Yeah, so I got that 9/4, older label. I don't think,
That's a bit of a cluster key book because it's the first Perez too.
Yeah, first Perez. Some stuff I got graded this year, so I don't know if I picked them up this year. But stuff I know I got this year was definitely this one.
That is the shit. That's the first Watcher, right?
The first Red Ghost and Watcher, and it's
actually the Watcher more, but Red Ghost is the main key a lot of the time.
That's what else is hidden key about this book, and a lot of people don't know it.
Oh shit!
It's on the label. It's on the label, but it's on the back because you can't see it. But it's
I don't know, man.
It's a full page ad for Tales of Suspense 39. Which is the first Iron Man and Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Holy shit!
So this predates those books coming out. You got a full page ad of both of them.
So it's a fucking like a first Spider-Man almost.
Well, it's like the second appearance of Spider-Man because the ESM one was the second appearance. But
wouldn't there be
the big thing is the Tales of Suspense 39, which is the first Iron Man. It's in this book.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's a big book, man. All them FF 1 through 10s are huge, bro.
And this is issue 13. I don't. I'm probably gonna. I'm slowly on a hunt for a 12.
Well, the reason I like the first Watcher, man, is and I say that's like the first part of the key because people associate him with Jack Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
They say that he could be like the Jack Kirby character and shit. Or
this one I got this year. I got this year.
That's disgusting, bro. Like my copy is a piece of rag doll, and anybody that has like one that ain't completely fucked up, I'm pretty jealous of.
Yeah, I got that this year. This is the one I talked about getting this year. Got the X-Men 129, 94 white pages. So the Katie Pryde book.
Yeah, that's a sweet one. Madness just got one of those.
This is like the perfect grade wise for that book because of the price. So I got that this year. Now this is one of the books I didn't get this year, but this is like a book I was talking about, like I found at an LCS digging, and you find this book, man, at a high grade. It's ridiculous. It's a sick. It's expensive.
Super Friends. Yeah, that's the cartoon.
No, that's the first appearance of that is the cartoon. That's the first appearance of Firestorm.
Right.
I picked this one up. Like I said, I had Seller's Remorse. I sold my 9/6, so I picked up a CGC 9/6.
Well, it's a second print, isn't that when we're
it's a second print. Yeah, something you can't find at all. Oh, and let me show you the books. I'm gonna show you the books that you were talking about because it's behind me. So
I did pretty good. I might make it like the top 15, bro, of the collectors this year. I got some pretty decent.
All right, so not some of like I said, some of these fall in your parameters of like from last year this time to this year.
Yeah.
Because last year around this time, I think I purchased this.
Oh shit!
The number 2. Because
I still have the 10 cent on it. Who that?
Yeah,
It does. Wow.
Right. Yeah, I think issue 1 and 2 only have 10 cents.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it like I don't have the damn book in front because I got this one this year too. I mean that time frame as well.
Look at that grade too, bro. Holy shit.
And Dustin was mad when he I got it.
Holy shit, that's a crazy book.
Yeah, so I got that one, and that's why I was like, man, I just might as well get the 1 through 10, so that's why I end up purchasing this one. This one I definitely got this year.
That's the team up, right?
That's the first villain team up and the second appearance of Doctor Doom and Silver Age.
Oh, God damn, both of their seconds.
7-0, first Marvel villain team up. Crazy. It's a crazy book. This is an undervalued book.
I was thinking that too, man. That's the one I was going to ask you to bring. It's a pretty fucking book too, because it's got the red and the white.
It's like there's this
Doom's on the cover, classic Kirby. It's got everything you'd want.
This bag doesn't do it justice. Hold up, you gotta see it better.
It is gorgeous.
This is not a mile.
Was it a 7-0? I didn't even notice. Holy shit!
Yeah. There you go.
Oh wow!
That bag. 7-0.
I don't have any 7-0 Silver Age. You got a fucking early FF one.
Yeah. So this is my highest FF grade, I think. Yeah, this is my highest FF grade. And I don't think it was pressed or anything, but I'm not gonna do anything with it because it was an old case, and I end up just getting it recased because I loved it. I love CBCS new cases compared to their old cases. Yeah. Now, Blika, we're talking about like kind of getting ideas to who was collector of He's like trying to do his top 10 again.
Yeah.
And I was just showing stuff that I got within this time frame, and some of them I literally got this year. Like I know that definitely I got that FF6 this year.
Yeah.
So I got this one too as well.
Oh shit, that's the
Marvel. Yeah, I definitely got this one because I remember the guy had to get it re-slabbed because the slab came cracked, and he didn't want to sell it to me cracked.
DJ Link's got a bunch of big books this year too. You probably make the list.
I wish my buddy, I don't know what my buddy Kyle got this year because I know he's been hunting those X-Men, X-Men keys.
Yeah. That's some of the stuff. I just show a whole bunch of stuff, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna show the prize, and then we'll just spin the wheel and kind of get our stuff going out of here.
Oh, here we go. I forgot to show all these. Yep. He's gonna show the prize, and I'm still gonna keep showing books off I got this year. I'm trying to be on a hunt to win this year.
Shit, man, you always win the fucking hunt, dude. They can't keep you off the damn show because you can't stop winning.
Oh, these next 4 I'm gonna show. Actually, these next 5 are insane. That I feel like I had a lot of crazy shit this year. This is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. This is gonna be the last one. Biggie's gonna do his giveaway. So, yeah. I had it raw. If you remember when it was raw, I got it. I had showed it on the hunt raw, and I sent it in to get graded like right after that. It came back at 8.0. They graded.
You remember how hot that book was whenever the TV show was going, dude? That shit was stupid hot, bro.
That's stupid hot, dude.
It was so high. That's a gorgeous book. You got that this year?
Yeah.
Oh. You had a copy before though, right?
Yeah, I had a 4 or 5, I think, or something like that.
Oh.
I sold the 4 or 5. I literally sold the 4 or 5. Like I said, upgrade. Sold the 4 or 5, and I already had this one already purchased, but the guy let me pay it off in 30 days. Which that was great. You've had
every fucking book. You've had every book though.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah, First World Girl. I've never had that. That's one of my favorite things.
It's signed by Eric Larson, who did the cover.
Oh, he did do the cover. I love Larson.
Yeah, so Not an easy book to get in the 9.8. It's like I know it's over $1,000, I think. So 2 more books. I don't know which one to show first, but I'll show this one first. Here you go.
That one's blown up, bro. All these high grade.
I don't have 49. I need 49, but guess what? I got 48. I got 50. Okay. The problem I have, Biggie, before I show the last book of all these are like books I've gotten this year, 2 people. They're all 7.0. So my 48 is a 7.0. My 50 is a 7.0. Now, so now I gotta get a 49 and a 7.0.
No.
I gotta get like that linear stuff. I'm not 100% on like my boy Otto from 3 Men in the Basement. But when it's stuff like this, it's kind of like you gotta do it. You got, it'd be weird. It'd be weird to get you show my FF48. Oh, got a 7.0, and he'd be like FF49. Ooh, a 4.0. And then you'd be like FF50, a 7.0. You're like,
it's one of those things, man.
Like 747. That's you know what I mean.
It might be the greatest trinity of books.
Yeah,
50 kind of fucks it up, but it's 48 and 49 are
so. Oh, and I'm not showing all the stuff I got this year. You have to watch some of my videos and you see some of the stuff because I got crazy stuff. I had a Submariner 5 that came back a 9.4. The Tiger Shark book that I've been loving. I got a 9.4 of that book, which is stupid. That's just stupid. You got a 9.4 Silver Age key. And this is the last one.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. This is the last one.
What number? That's number 1.
That's number 1 annual. Number 1 annual, man. 1963.
Wow.
So yeah.
I collect annuals, and that one and Marvel Tales Annual 1 are definitely on my list.
Yeah. So, and the key thing about this book, if anybody finds this book, make sure it has all the pinups.
Oh shit!
They have 15 pinups in this book. 15. Yeah, 15.
Don't Giant Size have a bunch of pinups too? Who that?
I know the FF Annual 2 has a lot of pinups as well. I think that one has 10 or 12. I know this one has 15. The other one has like a lot as well, but I'm not sure how many Giant Size has. But it's crazy.
Well, I know my First Sinister 6 has a bunch of them do. That was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one I was going to show. But that's all stuff I got to see what I was saying with Mark, what he said. What are they?
Yeah, I added Mark and Bleeker to the giveaway. I can't ship y'all nothing, but if you give me your PayPal or whatever, I could send you like $10 or something, So.
You know, it's pretty accurate. A C7 CGO is probably a 6 or a 9 too. I like what he said. He said the CBCS is probably accurate in the grade.
What's my guy's name that hangs out with Legion? He collects a bunch of art. I think his name starts with a B. Beckett. I think his name's Beckett. Becker. It's Becker. Yeah, I like that guy. I'll add him to the will.
But yeah, as I said, I think I actually had, ever since I kind of took the selling stuff more serious, I think I had, like I said, a better year than I've had previous, I
felt the same way, man. Like last year, I thought there's no way I'd be able to top, and I don't think I have. But this year, I'm getting pretty fucking close. Like I know that when I spend this $1,700 I'm gonna spend on this GSX, it's gonna be the most I've ever spent on one book.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big deal, Like
I mean, but you're doing it the right way, so that's what makes it feel even better, That's Tacoma. You put Tacoma on the list.
I did. If you go by, give me a couple honoraries. I'll add them too.
You got Keith Beard. Did you see? You put Keith on there. He just popped in.
Oh, Kenneth. Okay, Bird.
Kenneth,
yeah.
Kenneth. I wasn't paying attention. Honoraries. Let's see who I can think off the top of my head. Somebody I've been watching that's been doing pretty good. Oh, you know who I want to nominate? Let me make sure I get his name correct. You know who I want to do?
Y'all can nominate in the chat.
Promiscuous Time Traveler.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. He won the last one.
Oh, he won. Well, he won. Never mind. He won the last one. Let's do somebody else then, because I guess somebody else I've been talking to in the chat. Oh, I got one. Doc J.
Okay, I'm gonna add Promiscuous too anyway, because I don't buy it too. And then Doc J.
Doc J's always. Doc J always supports any. Like I know you've seen him on the auctions. He's always on the auctions.
Oh yeah.
like keeping people entertained, cracking jokes, and then when he finds something he really wants, he gets it. Everybody's putting Agu. Jig's Kingdom, that's a good one. Jig's Kingdom, good one, Joe.
Okay, I'll do that.
Good one, Joe.
Jigs will love it.
He'll open it up like a month later. He'll be like, "What is that?"
Keep it outside.
Like it'll be hilarious if he won because he doesn't open.
I actually sent him the crustiest fucking. You know that one book where it's the foil and it's got Hobgoblin and Spider-Man. It's like a spectacular. It's the foil silver looking book. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so it came in one of those clamshell like plastic container things, and I used to keep it on top of my long box, and it got dusty as fuck. So I tried to clean it as best I could because for some reason he fucking wanted it. I was like, bro, it's kind of crudgy, you know, and I cleaned best I could and I sent it to him, but I could just imagine him being like, oh man, this dirty fucking thing, god damn it, smells like cigarettes.
But he'll open it up so late long ago that he'll forget who he got it from.
Yeah, Jig sent me a couple cool AOKs. I like Jig a lot.
I like Jig. I won something from him before on a giveaway and he hooked me up.
I did Agu. Big Q? Who the hell is? Oh, Big O.
Big O.
I'll do that. I like Remo too. I had Remo.
It kind of sucks that I end up selling this book, but I'll get it back eventually.
Let's see it.
That sold this one on the auction. The first appearance of Mara McTaggart.
Oh.
96. I was actually, if everything works out, it might end up getting upgraded. So, but
I felt bad about selling that Super Spidey Stories 11, dude, because it's like $100 book, you know, whatever, to get a nice condition one, but it's just so pretty, bro. I was just like, man, that's a fucking cool book. But that's the kind of shit I need to get rid of because it's not super important and it's kind of obscure. I want the shit that like is like brand name keys like Coca-Cola and Pepsi books. You know what I'm saying? So once I get all those, I'll be able to get those.
You sold that the Spidey book. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was thinking about getting it for me, but even though that would a book I would probably keep because that's like the first Black Woman become Spider-Man. So
it is a cool one. Yeah.
I said I'll eventually get that book, you know, but because I want, you know, I'm very particular about books like that. Oh, did you watch my video and saw what I just recently picked up?
No.
Okay. I'll end it. I don't have it yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it yet. I'm gonna show it. I'm trying to pick up some of this mess before my wife comes home and yells at me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'll show it before we end. We can end with that. But I'll.
Here's the price. Let me get the books all in order. I've been letting Lil Shaq play with them. He likes them, so.
He said, "I want to hear Biggie's Star Wars critique."
You want to hear what? Biggie's Star Wars critique? I didn't watch the Han Solo yet. I don't know what to think about it, but I don't like any of that shit. Really, I liked one of the last movies. It felt like a Hulk Hogan WrestleMania match when that chick was.
Somebody at my door. I'll be right back.
Okay, when that chick was fighting the Chancellor, it felt like, well, kind of felt like the Infinity Gauntlet with Thanos versus everybody. All right. Shit, I got a bunch of halfway decent ones in this pack. It'll be basically a 25 comic. These are just like a representation of what the books will be like, but I'll pick out some because I don't have 25 here right now. I got Bloodstrike, Bloodshot, Undertaker, Bloodstrike, Detective, Savage Dragon. That's just some board. Harbinger. It's these kind of style books. What is this? The Max, Shaman Tears, Harbinger, Blood Wolf, His little Black Panther preview. So just stuff like that, you know. Or Last Collectors Club, Promiscuous Time Traveler picked the first Biggie necklace. So this one's my personal Biggie necklace. And I made Promiscuous one. It was like all yellow. It said Biggie on it. And I'll make somebody a beaded Biggie necklace if they would like that instead of the 25 comic books. So there it is. I kind of hope that I don't win the foreign thing because I don't like dicking with PayPal too much, but I just don't like leaving my fam out. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all show up and shit. It's not that big a deal. I got a little bit of guap I can spend. All right, let's name them off. We got Puff, K-Pop, Silver Age Mike, J Hood, Nelvis, M.E., Barrett, Addicts, Bags, Bleeker, Tacoma, Remy, Becker, GT Key, Kenneth Bird, Time Traveler, Doc J twice, Soul, Jigs, Agu, Big O. Let's add Big Remo. Remo.
Hey, I'm gonna show these books, Biggie, and I gotta cut out.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So these are some books that I always mess with people about a certain, like Marvel and DC, but
oh shit.
So
Nubia?
Yep, her origin and our first cover. Her second appearance in a bondage.
Always try to sneak a Nubia away from somebody when I see him get it. I'm like, there it is right there. That book is sneaky expensive, dude.
So I got the 3 key books for that run. That's my newest pickups. Female characters, like I said. I would love to upgrade this one because it has a chip, but that's all I got, man. I'm gonna cut out. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I don't know.
Save the day, who that, bro. We're gonna miss you next episode, man.
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't know if you did the winner, but if you did, congrats.
We're gonna do it now.
But I'm just gonna pause my camera and stuff. I gotta clean up something.
All right, big homie. All right, we're gonna spin this puppy, boys. We added Remo. I can't think of anybody else to add. Oh shit, Bags or not Bags. Benny Compton came in. We're adding Benny Compton. All right, baby. I can't think of. Let me put a couple seconds on it before we spin it. All right, I know we got Las Cruces. We got Benny. Who else would be funny? We got Lasso before he's won. Simeon's won. I haven't fucked with Perry in a long time, bro. I don't even know. We had Perry. We gotta add Just a Rican. I haven't fucked with John in a while. Let's add these jabronis in here. We'll add Jabroni just out of love. And Sam, we'll add Slammer. Just a Rican. Perry, Just a Rican. John. Let's add NYC. NYC would love this. I hope you're getting better, NYC. Got a little bug. All right. Slammer. Miss you, Sam. Jabroni. They win, I don't have to ship. All right, we're going to spin it 3 times. Bam. Silver Age Mike. Oh, shit, man. I've been hoping he'd win, man. Fuck. Motherfucking Tacoma. Tacoma Beach, one of the premier comic book collectible. All right, here this is getting pretty suspenseful, man. It's a winner spinner. No fucking way! What a legend! What a fucking legend! Tacoma 1, baby. You can have the necklace or the books, bro. The books is kind of like a gag where I just throw them in and don't tape them, or sometimes even wrap tape around them and barbecue sauce and shit in there. How did Tacoma get in there? Either I wanted to, or he was in the chat. He just instantly came. That was fucking crazy. Or you could win the necklace. I don't know if you got to see the necklace, but I would make you a personalized necklace. I could write Tacoma, or I could write Biggie Shack, and you could have like a Biggie necklace. So I'll be in touch with you on Instagram. Yeah, the last person that won was Promiscuous Time Traveler, and he picked a necklace. So, and I sent it in an envelope, and they made me use parcels or some shit, and it still had a tracking number and all that shit. So, dude, who dat saved the fucking day? And spin again for the necklace. Oh no, it's just a one prize joint, man. That's all I'm giving out. I'm glad Tacoma won. I don't know. I'm sorry, Bags. Gotta say 253. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put that on it, Tacoma. I'll make a nice necklace for you, bro. That's so cool. People were picking a necklace, man. That's dope. Tacoma. These are highly coveted prizes, Bags, bro, because it takes me a little while to make the fucking things. You know, he's going to get this shit like next week. It wouldn't matter if he got the books. It'd been next week too. I like to ship out before the next episode starts. But thank you guys so much in the chat. Las Cruces won Arby's sauce from me. He did a great Instagram post when he won. He got a little toy. I do try to send like a little tiny penny Z-Bot robot with the books. But yeah, man, it was a fun episode. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay, that's this one.
I get all pumped
Who
up.
won? Who won?
Fucking Tacoma with the legendary, bro. I forgot to put you in, Shockwave, dude. Tacoma won the second spin, and no shit if he didn't win the third spin. I'm sorry, I forgot to add the people in my town. I added Remo. Remo, you was in it even though you weren't here. I forgot to add the people to my town because I like to have people that actually watch me that are in my town. So like my comic shop and my boy Shockwave Nostalgia, which if I do go to 2E2, it will be with Shockwave. So yeah, so we're all right up out of here. I usually pack up the books, but since it's a necklace, I don't have to do that shit. We're going right up out of here. This has been the Comic Book Club, episode 12. And signing off. Kirby Crackle. Oi, oi, oi. And then later, who dat, bro? You said, dude, we're out of here, brother.
All right, y'all be